Meet me. Alright, boys. So Commander Pavel is out. I have it built just purely damage because the 50% CR push is so huge. And I'm just using him in Arena today. I feel like speed is a complete non-issue. For context, basically he gets like a self-Amelia S2, right? 50% is absolutely enormous. And almost capped crit damage, 4600 attack. This Commander Pavel is going to hit a lot harder, I think, than the typical one you'll see in RTA. So it's a pretty good benchmark. Sorry, I was about to burp there. Fully mullet his S2 and S3. And today, I mentioned it when we first saw his kit, that I think his most hilarious pairing will be his brother, non-commander Pavel, Lieutenant Pavel. His gear is suboptimal because I didn't want to figure it out, so I literally just stole all of Acid's gear and gave it to him, which is why his crit is bricked, because Acid has a crit chance self-imprint, I think, and Pavel doesn't. So we're going to bring like C-Dom, and C-Dom has a AoE crit chance imprint to kind of make up for that. But basically the stars of the show will be Commander Pavel and Pavel, because the way Commander Pavel's kit works is you need 2 crits beforehand, and then he pushes himself up and then turns into another Pavel, basically S2 into S3. So let's get right into the arena and see how it works, and once we play around with it, we'll do a quick little summary and I'll give my initial first impressions. Let's get started. Alright, so let's get right into the Arena Showcase. First off, let's see immediately what this comp won't work against. So it won't work against Rimuru, because Rimuru will dunk Pavel with the S2. And then, what else? I think everything else is okay. Obviously, you don't want to get outsped, so, but Belian and Rimuru, I think, is stuff I need to dodge. So just for context here, if you guys are actually going to try to run this comp for like a fast arena offense, I don't think that will work. Let's bring out C-Dom here, because my Pavel only has 80% crit. We have to mitigate that, and I don't think we need Politis here for anything. I'm not worried about being outsped. Aras is kind of concerning, though. Luckily, Pavel's S3 ignores damage sharing, so let's burn. There we go. And let's just wipe out the Landy first. Make Pavel's thing go to good use. Landy's dead. We trigger Commander Pavel. We actually push up C-Dom here. My C-Dom has absolutely atrocious gear. But we still get to wipe out Aras. Let's see how much damage this hits Aravi for. Oh, that's already not bad. 15.9k. 18k no defense break. So as you can see, that was super clean, and there was really no RNG behind any of that. So, yeah, boys. If you guys don't care about RTA, certainly in arena offense, I think he's pretty Gucci. This one's kind of risky because there's a fire Mercedes here. So I don't really think I want to hit this, because if Mercedes magic for friends, it'll proc Summertime Aria and kill my whole team. So maybe we dodge that. This one is Rimuru. This one is Rimuru. I have a feeling if I Pavel S2, this Mercedes is immediately going to kill my whole team. Yeah, let's just avoid that. Belian. AOL. I think we could actually hit this one. We might lose if Pavel doesn't crit RB, though. Actually, we don't need Watcher in this case, right? So we'll bring Politis and C-Dom. Yeah, I don't think we need Watcher for anything. And we'll double up on the souls. So we're bringing Politis here because obviously the AOL is going to put Skill Melly up. So RB does die. Let's get rid of these skill nullifiers. Pushes up C-Dom even more. We'll get rid of RB. And this will also trigger... Actually, We didn't even need to hit Aravi. I wonder if the Commander Pavel S2 would have done enough to kill him. Commander Pavel S2s. We can push this up. We don't have to worry about Delibet at all, to be honest. We'll just kill AOL. What does the Soul Burn do? I'll just reduce the skill cooldown. What is the cooldown? 4 turns? We won't get a chance to use it anyway, so let's go into Aravi. And yeah, he hits pretty damn hard. Oh wait, actually, it didn't even kill the Aravi. That's a little bit concerning. Oh boy, this is not good. Can we at least kill the Delibet? This Aravi is a monster, so maybe Commander Pavel doesn't hit hard enough, or this is just the strongest Aravi we've ever seen. Still kills Commander Pavel. Pushes Delibet. Ooh, this is getting dicey. They didn't actually kill us, so let's go into this. This is a little bit too close for comfort. Why is this Aravi such an animal? Okay, we got it though. Phew! That was scary. Maybe we need to amp up the damage even more on this Commander Pavel somehow. So actually, I guess he doesn't really hit that hard. Let's try this one. Again, there's a Mercedes, but at least there's no, what's it called? Summertime is Aria this time. Do we need Playtest for anything? No. So let's bring Watcher back and get a speed imprint just in case this Pyrrha is super fast. I mean, my Pavel's 307 plus 10 speed. If that Pyrrha outspeeds me, this is the most ridiculous Pyrrha I've ever seen. Alright, didn't outspeed, thank God. Oh, see, this is what I was worried about. Against that other team, I would have lost. Strips my attack buff. I think I'm gonna go into Shoe. Because I don't have to care about Pyrrha, because watch this. Oh god. Alright, Commander Pavel. Nukes them all down. CDOM is attack buff. Wait, does Commander Pavel give people attack buff? I didn't know that. Oh wait, no, that was from Pavel, I think, right? Regular Pavel. Yeah, that was from regular Pavel. And then we S3 the Aravi. It is on proof. Accept your fate. I don't like how little extra damage that last shot does. I feel like it should do like 8,000 and then that last thing should tick for another 8k, because like it does all this damage, stops, and then it's like, oh my god, this is cool, and it does like an extra 500 damage. It's kind of like underwhelming. Playtest, Aria. Oh, this is kind of the same thing. This is also kind of scary, but I think we'll be okay, because Pavel doesn't trigger counterattack on S2, because this is the same idea as the other comp, except instead of Mercedes triggering it, he wants the Rem to trigger it. So we're just going to kill the Rem ASAP. Alright, so then we go into Rem. Boop, boop, boop. Commander Pavel. Boop. I mean, you can't deny that, you know, maybe this team doesn't work against everything. I mean, you got Dodge Dreamer, you got to dodge Belian, but hey, it's definitely a lot of fun. We're actually going to pay just to keep going. Ooh, what about this one? I think we could hit this one. Looks pretty tanky, but we're going to pay Sky Stones to do this. Out of my pool of 200 Sky Stones. That's how much that's how much fun I'm having. Alright. Boom. What do we want to kill here? Feel like Delibet's the tankiest. Oh, actually I should have won an Aria. Well, it doesn't matter. Alright, now Commander Pavel. Boom. This is so sweet. This is just a really sweet cleave comp, guys. Now Aria's gone. Actually, oh, this is a great showing. So his S3 penetrates defense up to an attack difference, and Hwayoung has a lot of attacks, so this will probably do next to nothing to Hwayoung. Yeah, hit Hwayoung for like 6,500, is it going to be? Yeah. So this is how Hwayoung's S3 should have worked. It should only hit that hard against targets with a lot. The problem with Hwayoung is she one-shots literally everything. Like if you have 20k HP, it one-shots you. If you have 9k HP, it still one-shots you. That's why everyone hates Hwayoung. They screwed up that hero so bad. But they did Commander Pavel right. They actually made that attack difference meaningful, and if you don't have the attack difference, it actually significantly neuters his damage. Whereas Hwayoung, it like literally doesn't matter. It kills you in one hit no matter what, so the condition is absolutely useless. Okay, I think it doesn't really matter what I hit. This one's actually going to be kind of hilarious. So double Pavel, just cleaning up. Alright, and they're dead. Yeah. I think you guys get the point, but I'm having so much fun. We're gonna do one last one, and then let's just go straight into the summary, guys. Is there anything we don't have to dodge here? I guess we don't have to dodge this one. No Belian, no Rimuru. There's a Politis, but whatever, I think we could still cut it. 25% is enormous, even with only 150 speed. I just need to kill the Conquer Lilius, I guess. Yeah, let's go with Conquer Lilius, because I need to crit. And then Politis should just die to Commander Pavel. Ooh, this Aravi's trying to cut though. Let's make sure we get in front of that. We'll wipe out Hwayoung. And there we go. Alright, I think you guys get the point in terms of the showcase. Let's go to my first impressions. Alright, so what do I think of Commander Pavel? In terms of fun, he's S+. I was very excited about this hero. I mean, just looks sweet, and his kit is super fun and cool. So in terms of fun-wise, I think you'll have a blast building him. I don't regret it at all, especially after just playing that arena. I think he's definitely a very fast arena cleaver, so just for that alone, he might be useful. But the big question is, how will he perform in RTA? I think cleavers will be able to fit him into their kits because people are, I think, being a little too simplistic in terms of his S2 because they're like, well, you know, obviously we used Pavel here because Pavel could single-handedly trigger this. With cleave teams, you don't have to single-handedly trigger it, right? Because when you're up against a cleave and they outspeed you, what's your goal? It's to survive their opener, right? But basically, they get a bunch of turns before you do, so they don't need one single hero to crit twice. If they have an initiator like Moon Bunny Domineal or something, a bunch of them are going to go first, and you're going to trigger this Commander Pavel anyway, and he hits pretty hard. With that said, other people are also saying he might be useful in non-cleave comps. I'm a little bit more iffy about that. So the idea is, this thing has no cooldown. It's just basically when he has Fighting Spirit, he keeps triggering it. So the idea is, people are saying you will put him on Guiding Light, have him very high damage, and he just sits in stealth, and as your team crits, you just keep blasting S2s. In practice, I don't think that's a very good use for him. The S2 hits hard, but not hard enough where that's really worth it, because if that's the way you're going to use him, I have no idea why you wouldn't just use Landy instead. Landy gives speed buff, does a crap ton of damage, ignores defense. Yeah, has better S1, I think. Like, I think it's not so much that you can't use him like that, it's just more that's what Landy does already, and as far as I'm concerned, Landy has way better utility than Commander Pavel does if he's just going to be used as an S2 bot. Now, he does have this S3 execute, so I guess you could say if you highly value this just to deal with like Aravi or something, maybe you could use him that way. but my guess is he's a lot more potent in cleave than in some kind of weird bruiser hidden thing. Also, he has 0 survivability skills, so unless you're literally 5 picking him into a team of all single target DPS, they pick anything like a Belian or like a Fire Charlotte or something, he's getting blasted, and he's squishy. And if you look at my offense, it's like he hit hard, but he didn't hit insurmountably hard. And these DPS stats, I don't think are realistic with actual RTA gear. I mean, unless you're like one of the top 10 like Chinese Omega farmers who have perfect gear score pieces in every slot. But I don't think the vast majority of you will be able to get these kind of offensive stats along with decent bulk and 200 speed. I just don't see how that's possible. So, yeah. So overall, I think in RTA, we are going to see him. I think Cleavers are definitely going to be drafting him, trying to make him work in their drafts, and I think he won't be that hard to use. The only downside is a lot of those Cleave initiators are not built on crit, like, Rans very often are, but things like Pyrrhas, Conquer Liliuses, Moon Bunny Dominio, like those things don't crit very often, so they might have to rework it so they do crit. If they do intend to use Commander Pavel a lot, basically they'll have to use a crit chance necklace, but we'll see. But overall, if you don't care about RTA, in terms of regular arena, he's an absolute beast, I think. So yeah, if you don't care about RTA, definitely get him if you just want to clear out arena pages really fast. If you do care about RTA, I think if you're a cleaver, you should definitely consider adding him to your kit. If you want to be safe, just wait a few weeks and see. If you're a bruiser only and you just know you never want to cleave, I don't actually think you really need him all that much. But those are just my initial impressions. Maybe they'll change as I run into him more in RTA. So anyways, those are my thoughts so far. If I missed anything, if you disagree with anything, that's fine. Leave it in the comment section below, and we could have a respectful discussion. And if you're not respectful, I'll just ban you. So easy peasy. So anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time, boys. Peace out.